2023 presidency. Who are your parents? We knew Saraki's other father. Omokri quizzes Tinubu. Welcome to the news and please subscribe to our channel. To get notified when we post hot juicy news updates, please click on the notification bell. Asiwaju Bola Tinubu, former governor of Lagos State, has once again been questioned about his sources of income. When Omokri, a former presidential aide during the past administration, noted while Nigerians are aware of the sources of income of prominent politicians like Bukola Saraki and Ojo Kalu, no one knows for sure how Tinubu made his money. He highlighted that former Senate President Saraki had a wealthy father and that Kalu may have grown wealthy through his multiple enterprises, but he questioned how the APC national chairman accumulated his fortune. Omokri had addressed this in a YouTube video which attempted to explain some reasons why Nigeria should reject Tinubu and his party in the 2023 general elections. Bola Tinubu is fabulously wealthy. If it is someone like Ojo Kalu, you can point at his businesses. And if you talk about someone like Abubakar Bukola Saraki, you can say, okay, this was what he did before going into office. You can say his father was a very wealthy man. His father was a multi-millionaire in US dollars. He had such and such assets. But if you talk about Bola Tinubu, who were his parents? How old is he really? We don't know. Okay, now, how did he make his money and from what businesses? We don't know. All we know is that he worked in Mobile or in Chevron. So where did all the money come from? On the day of the 2019 election, in 2019, we saw billion vans coming out of Tinubu's house, and this is against the Money Laundering Act of 2011, which says that any amount above 5 million must be transacted through the bank. So what are billion vans doing going into your house and coming out? Renault's case is understandable. It is not easy to have one's breadwinner dethroned from power all of a sudden. Painful indeed to become a fugitive after years of enjoying free state's money. Renault needs her sympathy. He's already had a mild depression. Hey, they're going to be attacking themselves. Where did all the money come from? On the day of the election in 2019, we saw bullion vans coming out of Tinubu's house, and this is against the Laundering Money Act of 2011, which says that any amount of above 5 million must be transacted through bank. So what are bullion vans doing going into your house and coming out? It is not, they're asking the question again and again and again. We all know that Renault does not use his ear to hear anything concerning Tinubu coming out for presidency. We all know, not just him, or for any recycled politician, he's standing against them. Mr. Omokri, all of them stole from a commonwealth, both father, grandfather, and great-grandfather. Therefore, they devastate their welcome in the political arena in Nigeria. We want a change of hand and vision that will drive us into the millennia of prosperity of a new beginning. I suppose the comparison should be between Olusola Saraki and Tinubu. So the question is, how did Olusola Saraki got his wealth too? We have forgotten that field bank, Society General. Olusola Saraki embezzled Society General Bank money and bankrupts the bank. You can investigate if you don't believe me. Well, like I said, just like the other person said, enough of the recycled politicians. We have had enough already. It is because you're deaf and dumb to know the source of Tinubu's wealth. An accountant with Mobile, a senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, a two-time sitting governor of Lagos State, where you, Omowaiting, can avoid not to be. A son of Mama Mogaji, the Iyaloja General. You think all these are jokes by the time he declares the presidential come 2023, your ears shall open. Oh my goodness, this is getting interesting. I would say, instead of you people falling over our heads, using your hard end, as in wasting your energy. Things are very difficult these days. You buy food very difficult, you use very expensive gas to cook it, and then you spend your time, and then you cook the meal, and you eat it, and your body takes the stress to digest it, and you come out and you're wasting your energy on that. No, not at all. Okay. Omokri, you're making too much noise as if you're an idle man. Don't try to know on social media and stop sitting on your comfort zone by writing unnecessary messages on media. You have a good case against Tinubu and therefore suggest you go to EFCC instead of making noise here. Let's remind you that he's still innocent in the eyes of the law, so keep quiet. My brother, this issue is anyhow. Okay, this issue is why. Now, is it because they see direction things are going? I think is a sign of accepting defeat. Omokri should condemn all politicians if he wants to talk. Exactly. You know now me. I'm not there for accuse this one, no accuse this one. I'm not for. I belong to no one, and I'm from everybody. For everybody. So if they're going to be, arresting everybody, they should cuckoo. If they're going to be probing anybody, sincerely, I think all those people that have been Nigerians leaders from 1999, when we gained back democracy, everybody should be probed, in my own opinion. Nobody should come for me. Please tell us about the fathers of Babangida, Abacha, Atiku, and others. Rubbish. You yourself, who are your parents, or are you not rich? You are of no value to anybody apart from flying from one country to the other. Are you now saying that someone cannot be rich if he or she is not rich from the ground? Guy, you're confused and still pained that Tinubu dethroned your breadwinner. People should leave me alone. Because belonged to his party, he was using him as a role model to teach us how to make money. He did not remind us how he uses Das Bank to send money Nigerians to their early grave. How he governed Kwara State for 8 years without anything to show for it. Kalu was sentenced to 12 years imprisonment on corruption charges. He has served part of it before he procured judgment that temporarily freed him. Tinubu had never been indicted before. He had been probed several times without anything found against him. All enumerated facts portrayed Omokri as a fake pacto and grand patron of Yahoo boys. Hey, Omo, there's a war of words going on here, and it is getting interesting. Okay, I don't know why all of you at Tinubu's slaves are so dumb. The question is, who is your ritualist? Oh my goodness, who is your slave master, Tinubu's father? And you're here talking how Saraki uses father bank to send money people to their early grave. I can see that the one you support have taken all of your sense of reasoning. Well, what do we know? We don't know anyone, no. We don't have any father or mother. We're just going to be here. I don't think there's all these things are necessary because the primary is yet to be done. Okay, on those notes, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. And until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.